We are here with Coach Bria following Stetson's 66-61 win over Jacksonville. Coach, you would like to give us an opening comment on the game today?
Well, I thought honestly, I thought our defense was very good. I mean, they went on the run at the end, but I thought overall, when I look at the whole game, I thought defensively, our kids did everything we asked them to do. You know, we played hard. I thought Sarah and Bay were just unbelievable, and we really needed that. You know, Jacksonville's a good team. They've got inside-outside weapons, but they want to go inside. That's what they want to do. So I thought we did a really good job inside on them.
So to see them, the result of a 38-20 advantage in the paint.
Yeah.
What was kind of your reaction on both?
It's surprising. It's surprising, and you know, and I just, you know, I felt like, you know, we'd worked all week on after playing up there last week at this time. You know, I went right back, watched the film, and I really looked at it, and and I knew what we had to do to have a better chance against them. You know, but they're a very good team. I mean, they can score points in a hurry. They've got 4 or 5 people that can score points in a hurry, and they're big. You know, and my other issue was how were we going to score points? Because I felt like we had a hard time up there scoring points. I didn't feel like we were aggressive enough. I thought in the game today we were much more aggressive.
Specifically, how did you like the aggressiveness Sarah had, especially in that?
Yeah. Yeah, I thought I just thought, I mean, you know, when she hit that 3 to start the game, I felt like it was going to be a good game. I thought that gave her a lot of confidence. And so, you know, she can do things on the interior. So I thought she was, I just think when she hit that 3 to start the game, I just felt like it gave her a lot of confidence. And she's had a good week of practice. So, you know, her energy's been good. I've tried to put her on the perimeter a little bit more. I think that's helped her to simplify some things. You know, we do put her on the inside some, but we really like to start her on the perimeter, and I think she's like that, and I think it's just kind of simplified her role for us a little bit. So I think that's been good for her. But I think she was very good defensively as well. I mean, as much as we need her offense, I mean, her defense, she blocked a couple of shots I thought that were really important.
Brianti's held so much of the scoring this year.
Yeah.
To see 5 players in double figures after this shaky start you guys had, how do you feel like the ball moved around in the offense, and ultimately how did you guys give opportunities to so many different players?
Well, you know, they play zone the whole time. I just feel like you've got to work the ball. I think it's hard for Bree, you know, to get shots all the time, especially against a zone. You do have to work the ball more, but. You know, I just feel like that we moved the ball, we got it inside, we kicked it out, and we weren't afraid to shoot that shot, or we weren't afraid to drive that. You know, I feel like that, you know, when we were up there, we'd kick it in and it would come out, and we wouldn't try to drive it again, or we wouldn't shoot it. You know, I felt like we've just worked all week on it. We felt like they would play the same way, the same game plan, so we worked all week on it. And you know, and North Florida plays all zone. So it was easy for us as far as the prep this week, as far as knowing what these 2 teams were going to play. They both play a zone. So, you know, having a young team, it helps if you can work on one thing. You know, it sure does help because when you start giving them too much, they don't do as well. But I just feel like that we were just much more aggressive. I thought Deasia Beal had some great drives and dump passes that were really, really big for us, really big. I thought she did a really good job taking good shots, taking shots that are, I think, are good shots for her, but yet driving when she needed to drive.
When you got into the locker room, where did you feel like your team was at? And ultimately, you guys opened up this. It was kind of funny. You guys lost in a 16-0 run last week. Today, you open up with an 11-0 run and kind of run from there.
Mm-hmm.
So going into the second half, what was the message to deliver to everybody, and how did they execute it?
Mm-hmm. Well, you know, the third quarter's always been a tough quarter, at least lately. Lately, it hasn't been as bad for us. You know, lately we've started the second half pretty well. You know, the message was really, I liked what we were doing in the first half. I just kind of felt like that we were, I wanted to get Bree more shots. And I felt like we really needed to get, you know, Sarah a little bit more looks. So, you know, we really tried to ball screen the zone a little bit more in the second half. But, you know, when they started to press us, it really helped because when they extend their defense, you know, we like that a lot better. I mean, we're going to attack the basket. So when they came out and they started to press us, I felt like we were really good at attacking the basket and either getting to the free throw line or getting the basket.
Do you feel like it was in any way a benefit to play this team so quickly to get the turnaround? And just 7 days ago, they got
Yeah.
to 20 to come back right away a week later instead of having to face them at the end of the year or having that be the last time you face them?
That's a great question, Chris. I mean, they asked me this question before the game, and I don't know. I mean, I guess since we won, I should say yes, it's a benefit. But I don't know. I think, I think the schedule, it makes it very awkward. I will say that. You know, I feel like this playing back to back with these two teams, I don't like it. I'd rather it start over and we go through the schedule again. But I think for this team this year, I think it's good for us. Having a young team and not having to prep all over again for it, I think this did benefit us this year because, we are a younger team, and like I said, all week, this was fresh in our minds, and, it was easier for us as coaches to work on these things. So there's certainly, but it's not easy to play against them, I will say that, so I want to clarify that. But as far as just having it in our kids' heads and getting the reps, yes, I do think in this case the back-to-back was better for us.
There's only a couple weeks in the season left. You've seemingly got your 8 rotation kind of set now.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody healthy, everybody able to play. Is this what we're going to anticipate seeing from the rest of the way with Sarah and Isha coming off the bench, or is that still fluid?
I like the 5 we're starting right now. So yes, I mean I think they start the game. I mean they're called the starters for a reason, and they start the game well. I mean the only way, surely Sarah could start, Isha could start. I mean the only way I would change that is if for a matchup reason, But I do like having a 5 that start the game and keeping that the same if we can, But they've got to get us off to a good start. And I think this team, they're playing more and more together. I think the longer we play, I've said that because, they're young and we're new, that the longer we play, just the better we need to get, and hopefully we get, So I'm hoping Sarah, keeps playing well. I mean, I think because she surely makes a big difference in our team in having her.
The one negative stat that I can see right off the top is the offensive rebounds.
Yeah.
23 offensive rebounds from Jacksonville. What do you do to correct that? And is it just how to kind of downfall or spiral, especially as the game went on?
Yeah, we got them to miss. But they got a lot of second, third shots. I don't know, except that we just need to keep working on it. I thought they got a lot of those in the second half. I thought in the first half we had that more in check. But I do feel like that it did hurt us, and I didn't think we made free throws today for some reason. So I thought that was the two things that we need to go back but we've shot free throws well the whole year, but we didn't shoot free throws well today either.
This team seemed to really play with more emotion today. I
Yeah.
thought Asia Bia was constantly,
Yeah.
picking up the energy for the team.
Yeah.
Do you feel like the game meant more to them?
Well, I know they weren't real happy. I mean, they're never happy with losing. I think they're not ever happy with that. But I just don't. I think they just weren't happy with how we played. I think we saw on film that we just in the fourth quarter we just did not. We didn't give the energy we needed. I thought for 3 quarters we played Jacksonville very well, but you have to finish the game. It's like I told them, and so. We've talked a lot about playing through fatigue, and everybody's tired. It's like I told him, everybody's tired right now. If you're a Division I basketball player, you're either tired, you're sore, you're hurt. So basically I just told him you got to get over it. You got to keep playing. So, and I think they, for some reason that struck a chord with them, so that they're not the only ones tired, so. But I don't think they liked how we played, and I thought, I think that says a lot to our upperclassmen that win or lose we can handle it, but it is how we play. It is. It's like I told them, you wear a Stetson uniform, we play a certain way, and And I think they really just took to heart, just, you know, after watching the film, it said a lot to them.
You kind of touched, one last thing, you kind of touched on the schedule shaping up somewhat well this week, playing two teams with identical zone defenses. Going into next week with 3 games on the road, what's the what's the matchup still going to be like there? Is it going to be a lot to take in over the course of 5 days from Wednesday to Monday?
I don't think Chris will see a man defense till the end of February. These next 3 teams will play us zone. I mean, they had success against us playing zone, but I think we're getting better and better against it. So if you look today, I mean, we scored, 66 points. We scored 49, and Jacksonville played the exact same way they did here. So, we're just going to keep working on it, and we're just going to get more comfortable in it is what I hope to happen. So, so I think we'll see zone the next 3 games. I don't think we'll see a man-to-man defense till the end of February.
Does that make it a benefit for you
Yes.
the rest of the way?
Well, it makes it, again, anytime I can, there's not a whole bunch of adjustments for a young team. That helps. But, I still think, teams will still go man some, so we can't totally neglect our man offense. But I think more so for this group, it's not even about what we're running or whether they're man or zone. It's we have to stay aggressive. And that's something we need to continue to work on. That is the main difference. We're running the same stuff. We're just more aggressive in it. And I think, that's something we have to continue to work on.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.